Does a person's faith play a role in their emotional well-being?
A new Gallup survey shows very religious Americans in the U.S. are less likely to report being diagnosed with depression than those who do not consider themselves religious.
So what do people think about that? From the religious to those who don't believe in God, WVUA's Daniel Sparkman has our top story at 6.
According to Dr. Jerry Rosenberg, a University of Alabama psychology professor, less depression in people who call themselves very religious can be attributed to their beliefs.
When you have that kind of internal support, then even at moments when you would normally say, God, my world's terrible, I should be depressed, there's this underlying idea that this is God's will and He has some intent for me and this will be worked out. And so you don't go to the same depth because you're holding on to that clear religious belief.
Dr. Charlie Durham of First Presbyterian Church says those beliefs give religious people an advantage when dealing with difficult times.
I think the more strongly religious people have an advantage is that they're in a community of faith, and not if, but when those dark time comes, they have people around them that are stronger resources than others, say, that might not have them.
Dr. Leslie Risser, faculty sponsor of Alabama's Atheists and Agnostics, explains where they find their strength and comfort.
We get joy from investigating the earth and science and our professions, our family, our friends, other organisms on this planet that we share. All of that gives us a great joy. It certainly gives me great joy.
The study shows moderately religious have the hardest time dealing with tough problems.
For those who are moderately religious, in most cases, their belief is not sufficiently in depth for them to look at that and see that as a way of balancing their rough times. So they have to face the reality without the crutch of religion as their support, as their church.
In Tuscaloosa, Daniel Sparkman, WVUA News.
According to the poll, very religious Americans are less likely than moderately religious and non-religious to report experiencing the daily negative emotions of worry, stress, sadness, and anger. More than 550,000 adults from all 50 states and the District of Columbia were interviewed for this survey.